stuff right here. I'm digging away at Tuff. Oh yes, big beacon, by the way. I got a big beacon now. There's a lot of Tuff down here, but they're not in very big blobs, or whatever you'd call them. Well, there's another one over here. And welcome back to welcome back to Newcraft. We're on episode 8 now, which is definitely the furthest I've gone with any SMP series, so... Oh, diamonds. Ooh. Oh, yes, the diamonds. There's an extra 17. Anyway, oh gosh, I'm having some tough luck down here. Oh, I keep making up puns. I'm gonna drive myself batty. And probably you guys as well. Oh, second diamond patch. But episode 8, yes. And in terms of what I'm gonna do this episode, well, I'm going to be working on the base. I don't know how much base progress I'll get done. I kind of want to just gather a whole heck of a ton of resources, like this Tuff here, and just see how far I can go. And there is the first shop on the server. I want to go check it out. I want to show you guys. I kind of took a quick peek at it, but I'm gonna go take a look after I'm done this little mining streak here, and I'll talk to the shop owner, Mr. Conradian, and see if we can strike a deal. His base has certainly progressed too. I haven't shown it off on camera, but he's been pretty busy. Oh,
Alright, what's up?
so I was looking to make a purchase at your store, but I might need a few more, or a bit more Tuff than just a few stacks. So I might need
How
to make
much?
well, for now I think I'll start with like one barrel full. But I was
Okay.
wondering if there's any like, bulk deal or anything, or if, you know, or if
You
you'd
could
just...
probably sort something out. Yeah. Well, I think no, I didn't even use your beacon. I just went out and just
Yeah.
mined because
No,
I
it's
felt
not
like
even
it,
that bad
so.
without a beacon. Like it's a
Yeah.
pretty.
So I didn't know what felt fair, so I figured I'd just start somewhere, so.
It's not a bad price. It's just a bit much for the bulk stuff that I'll be doing with Tuff.
Yeah. I kind of more or less bought it figuring that you would buy from it, so I don't know what seems fair to you. What about
Anyway,
like 2 stacks per diamond or something like that?
2 stacks per diamond.
Yeah.
That could work. Then 20. I guess I could do 26, which would be 13. I'll loop back to the store, or you want me to just pay it here and then...
Hey, you could just pay me here and then I don't have to go to the store and check it.
There. Let's start with that. I don't know how much I'll need because I'm just trying to base it off just the relative foundation, because that's only the first portion. I don't know if the factory will actually have Tuff in it, but
Yeah,
that's...
well, I'm also running out of Tuff. I didn't realize how much Tuff I was gonna use.
Yeah, it goes quickly, I realize.
Yeah, like
I used it like crazy at my base.
I've got 1 stack left, and I still got stuff around this corner that I'm working on, and
Yeah.
it's not quite done yet. So, but I gotta do a lot of
Oh wait, oh
terraforming
wow.
before
It was this is this industrial over here,
Honestly, I don't know. I just felt like
or is it just a
starting to build,
project?
so I think it's just a project just for fun.
Cool. Oh wow,
But like
look at all the copper.
yeah, there's so much copper. But I did
Oh,
like
wow.
all of this is already terraformed, so I wouldn't use as much copper. All the stone and stuff, all been terraformed. I did it all last night, and
Oh,
that's
you did this. Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh, very
So I get
cool.
more terraforming around the corner to do, so I'm not using as much copper and crap.
Yeah.
But it just
Yeah.
takes forever because I gotta clear it out, and then you're going downhill, and it's kind of difficult. So
Oh, well, that's impressive.
yeah, so I found a spot for my industrial district because it's right in a village that no one seems to have claimed. So
Yeah. I know Devon's claimed one, but is it off that way?
it's that way. It's like a
Yeah, because
taiga one.
I know
So
Devon has claimed a village over in the Cherry Grove, by the Cherry Grove, but I think
yeah, I
yours is
know which
probably
one
good.
he claimed. So
Yeah.
I didn't see anything there. I found it while flying, and then I just used. set up like a little bit of a nether hub for myself. Been using that, so
Okay.
yeah. But I figured for bigger things, I figured I'd go this way and I can hide some of the uglier
Yeah.
projects I build. Even this kind of stands out for what everybody's
Oh, I
base
actually
design
like
is
it.
gonna be.
Me and Devin both agree that we liked it. It's pretty cool.
I
It's
gotta do something
abstract for
about
sure.
this. Yeah, I gotta do something about this pink over here. It's just way too long. I gotta break it up. I might pull that
Mm,
stone down into it or something.
give it some put some more character into it, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then I still have interior work to do, and
Oh
there's a
yeah,
creeper right
yeah.
there.
That's why I'm just stuffing farms and redstone contraptions into my base whenever I get around to it. So it's a good thing that I'm building this part now because I can start stuffing the villagers into it pretty soon because I want to get that going. I'm doing
Yeah,
good.
we have so much string from Devin's spider farm that if a fisherman would be very helpful.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I'll bring in some fishermen. Yes, bunch of different villagers. I
Yeah,
know Devin also
so
wanted me to bring in clerics too.
yeah, that's kind of worth it.
I'll just well, it'll be like community for our area, and well, I'm assuming Brody and Waby have their own trading hall now, so they probably won't use this, but it can be at least
Probably,
for the three of us and Cherry if Cherry wants to use it.
yeah, I won't be messing around with the villagers for trading hall. I'm just gonna build some villager-based farms, like an iron farm. So that's why finding a village is super easy.
I'm hoping to make like the trading hall kind of user friendly, so there's like actually easy to use cure and stuff, so anyone can do it, and it's stocked up and stuff. But that's kind of
Yeah,
that's the dream. That's not quite there yet, but
the way to dupe rails is super easy,
oh wow, it's just an
and it works on all the rail types. So you can do this with powered rails or detector rails or any of those things. So
oh yeah.
yeah, so I learned this at one of the other servers I used to play on, and so I really like it because then you don't have to spend like 6 iron.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
have
an
16
expensive
rails.
recipe. You're not wrong. It's quite grindy. Even I do have a lot of
It's,
iron, but I don't know if I want to put that into hoppers and things, not like rails.
but I figured this might be helpful for you. You can nab it or even just use it right here and when you go to move those villagers. So
Yeah.
there's 3.5 stacks of blocks in there because I got the autocrafter set up
Mhm.
and I've got my paper one over here, which took a little bit configuring to figure out, but I got it.
Yeah.
So autocrafters are so nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah, feel free to come by and take some bamboo or paper if you
Yeah,
need.
I got like a shulker of gunpowder, so I'll be
Yeah,
stopping by.
Brody gave me a whole bunch,
Oh
so
yeah, yeah. I
I've
grabbed a
got a
bunch
good
too
stash.
before, even before like when the gunpowder farm when we finished it. I
Is
grabbed like
that
a
your
shulker box.
guys's like
Yeah, yeah.
4 big things over in the ocean that way?
Yep. That's what that.
Okay. I
The
stole a
the
bunch
big old
of.
thing.
When's Devin gonna hop back online? It's been a while.
Yeah, he's been talking about coming back because he yeah, he was just saying how he was gonna start playing.
That's good.
I guess we'll see.
Another thing we need to work on, which I've done a lot around my base, and I need to do more still. But we
Is-
need to light up this entire mountain range
Yeah,
so
yeah.
mob stops. I kept for a while. I kept
I
having
th
creepers just find their way in
I
and
got
blow up my storage.
well, I got a whole lot of coal, so we just make a whole bunch of torches. I gotta get some wood, but we gotta make a whole bunch of torches, and then we can just torch spam this whole bowl.
Yeah, well, that's what I've done here.
And
That's
then
why my area is
eventually
so lit up.
maybe make it look a bit nicer lighting wise. Like I know Devin was trying to go away from lighting with torches later on at
Oh
least.
yeah, yeah. No, torches are
Because
ugly, but
especially when we have like our larger builds going on, and you don't want to take away from that with ugly torches all over
when
the
you
place.
fly out at nighttime, I love the look of my base because it looks so good.
Yeah, no, it looks great with all the
Yeah,
lights. It just yeah, it glows.
I also
Certainly
got to
does.
get mending my
Oh, mending.
armor.
Yeah, there's mending at the in the old trading hall. There's a
Yeah, I
bunch of
try not
mending
to.
books.
Yeah, I'm trying not to take. Like, I want to actually earn a lot of it, so I'm
That
trying
makes
not
sense
to
too.
just take them. So
Yeah. problem.
And I've got a bunch of heads going on as well.
Mm-hmm. You got some of the mini blocks too.
Yeah, I've just popped up at the right time, so.
I've started a shulker box monster at my base because I'm starting to plop down like all the resources for the first step of my base. It's starting to grow
I
already.
have so many shulker boxes, and I use them enough that they usually are empty, waiting for me to pick them up.
Yeah,
And honestly,
I'm
my
going
chess
through them.
monster is pretty organized.
Oh,
So
it's pretty good.
yeah, like these are all organized. Like I got the
Oh
concrete
yeah.
chests, and then I got all the netherrack and all that stuff. And over here is kind of messy looking, but that's because creepers came in and blew it up, and I just placed everything back and haven't cared
Yeah.
enough to clean it up properly. So
Do you have an ender chest here?
nope,
You
too
want
poor
one?
for that.
Cause I got extras.
Oh sure.
Oh, I have an extra stack of torches. Can we throw that in my shulker box of torches? It's not filled. Almost.
Yeah, I've got a whole 34 coal in there,
Oh, that was like a half a
43 and
stack of
42 coal in there.
coal
Like I have
blocks.
like no
Oof.
coal. But you also gotta remember, I've been smelting a lot of
Yeah, you've been smelting
yeah,
all that copper. You need
yeah.
to definitely build some kind of like super smelter or something that I can, you know, to smelt all
I've
that copper.
crafted 1,061 copper blocks.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of the other things I want to play around with is the auto crafters, like in a bit more redstone-iness later on.
I'm pretty crappy at redstone. So like this is 2 circuits and it's
Uh-huh.
pretty decently sized. Like I know what I'm doing, but like that chest is just full of cobblestone and that's how I lock out the comparator. I'm sure there's a better way of doing it.
Oh yeah.
So then when the comparator gets, or when the autocrafter gets full, it gives a signal of 15 and then unlocks the comparator and triggers it. And then and then I've got this system set up to detect when there's stuff in this dropper or dispenser dropper. And it's just basically a simple detection device, except I had to route it weirdly so it wasn't visible and everything.
Hmm.
So,
Gotcha.
and I had these two linked, but then I was getting a whole bunch of sugar because I think
Oh
the way I
yeah.
had it set up wasn't working.
Yeah.
So then I had to switch it up, and now I've only gotten paper since.
Oh,
So
that's good.
seems to have fixed it. But I'm not that great at redstone, so it's
Oh yeah.
pretty difficult.
Hmm. Yeah, the auto crafters are pretty cool. They require quite a bit of finesse.
Hmm.
Like quite, it's definitely a new dimension in the redstone world for sure.
Very much is.
Definitely, like, automating the crafting of just about anything you can get from farms.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
if you have
like I
like,
said, I've even got one set up over here, and it's super simple.
oh
This
yeah,
one's simple.
oh yeah,
The only part that's kind of bulky is I still just got that chest that's full of cobblestone,
hmm
and that's it. That's how I lock out the comparator. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing that, but I'm not sure how to do it. That seemed to be the least bulky way I can have. So, but good enough for what I need.
yeah. No, it serves its purpose.
Exactly. Yeah, well,
Progress.
I've been busy playing
Yeah,
for
no, yeah, no doubt. You're almost
probably
caught up with me
way
now.
longer than I should. So,
Yeah, oh, that's good
but
though. I do.
part of it is that I just get bored on these evenings and just log on for a while. So,
Oh,
kind of trying to slow
at
myself
at
down.
least it's a very tangible. Like you can see like the time put into this. Like you can definitely tell.
But like I said, that's gonna be my storage system. I'm not actually gonna even make like a decent storage system. It's just gonna be
I kind of wanted to
organized.
complete one of my dreams in this world, which would be to have like a system that I could just unload stuff into and it just stores it for me,
I started
like a
building one of
shulker
those
box unloader.
on an old server I played, and it was really big and really bulky, and I
Oh yeah,
didn't
they're
really do it
bulky.
right. But I had it set up. I got all of the wood and most of the stone done before I kind of got burnt out and didn't do it. Yeah,
You think the area I have over there will be big enough?
probably.
Because
I
I
mean,
might
you could come all the way over to here. It doesn't bother
honestly,
me. I don't think I'm
yeah.
gonna
Well,
go this way. So,
if I guess I can show you. Right, it is open ended. Yeah, this is
and I'm
gonna
not even
be
using as much tough as you're gonna use. So,
this is just like this is the foundation. I'm gonna be doing like a gradient because my plan is to make this floor. I think well, I was initially gonna do the trading hall, but I might make this the sorting hall or the sorting
yeah.
system on the bottom floor, and then the upper floor will be the trading hall. Just so that I can move
Mm-hmm.
so if I need to expand it beyond the mountain, I can go below too.
Yeah. Well, like I said, feel free to go like all the way over to my kind of starter
Yeah, we'll see how
base
far I
thing
go,
there.
because yeah, I guess I should have some good capacity planning. I don't know. That does bring into question. Yeah, that is a good idea. Connecting all our bases that way. I'll definitely have to figure out how I want to connect mine to yours.
Yeah, because it doesn't even have to be like one solid thing. Like you could build out with this a certain point and then change up your design or
No, yeah,
just have like
I
little
want
bits
I
poked
want this
out.
base to be a very like progressional base or whatever you'd say. It's kind of where it is very different, like depending on the height. Like I want it to be very like copper, like the almost like my starter base down there at the top. So there's gonna be quite a transition. Except
Yeah,
that with like copper thrown in. So it'd be a very interesting base where it's kind of figuring out how it transitions from point A to point B because it's gonna be very industrial down here. Like this is gonna be all the moving parts, and then up there is gonna be like the beautiful kind of the look at the spectacle
yeah.
stuff.
Well, like I said, I don't know what my plan is for the interior there. So if you just need a spot to like chuck something or something, just let me know, and I'm sure we can probably do it because really I kind of built it because I kind of like saw a design similar to it, and then I was like, ooh, I want to build that. So now I've built it, and now I don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Top. We
Yeah.
also kind of got to get better XP farm.
Oh yeah. No, that me and
Devon's
Devin have been
Devon's works, but it's so slow.
me and Devin have been wanting to do one for a while. I know Brody and Waby have a raid farm, but we need a solution for the bowl group here.
Yeah, I was thinking of like an Enderman farm. Like
An
we don't
ender
really
ender.
necessarily need. Yeah, we don't necessarily need anything great, and if I don't know how far away the end is. Like how far away is
It's
it?
it's a little ways. Like a thought. We could do like another route though. Like,
Yeah, like if it was
well,
through
I
the
know
Nether, if
yeah, Brody and Waby have their portal on the roof, so we'll probably put the one for the bowl area on the roof, or like our separate bases, I guess. If we, I don't know if they're too close for that, but we'll figure out how to do the Nether
I think
portals.
they're far enough away. We might have to do portal linking where we actually do the proper calculations instead of just
Yeah,
spawning
they're
portal connecting
yeah.
them.
Yeah, we'll have to do that on the roof and stuff, like get onto the
Cause
roof and do all that, because I think that'll be worthwhile, and then we can just do a rocket through the nether to get to the end thing.
yeah, I debated stealing your beacon, but then I looked and I didn't have enough blocks for my own. So,
I mean, I could always help you
I,
get your own too. I could go get the skulls or whatever, but that's a project for
yeah,
another time, I
at some
guess.
point, at some point. So, but I gotta get going. So,
Yeah, you take care and
yeah,
good
you
luck.
too. Bye.
I start thinking about the base. Oh, there's so much to think about. This base is definitely gonna challenge me. So that's 26 plus 11. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, lots of stuff happening on the server though, as you saw. I guess that's a good foray into Connor's base. He's been very busy, as you can see. He's caught up to me, and Brody's also been very busy. I guess yeah, he's skyrocketed up in playtime. I've been kind of stagnant. I should probably start grinding on the server a bit more. But well, lots of exciting stuff happening. And it's what 2.5 months, so we're doing pretty solid. I want to definitely get the base progress really going now, because it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big base, and I'm looking forward to it. And I do want to lay out a shop. I do actually have a shop, or it's more of a service actually that I was planning to add, or I did add in Java Season 2. It's my my manual resource gathering service where I use my beacon to help me out, or I just go out and grab like shulker boxes of a material for somebody who needs stuff. If they're strapped for resources on something and they don't have the means of getting a super high amount of stuff, or if they need help clearing an area, then I can bring my beacon in and do a good job, and then I get a bit of money or a bit of diamonds as well, which I think would be good on multiple fronts. I might open it up for orders. Right now, I mean, like right now, I could definitely do that. Instead of saying coming soon, I could actually temporarily just whip up. I'm not gonna whip up anything crazy. I'm just gonna maybe just throw a few stairs down. But let's get this service up and running anyway. All right, now that I got that Tuff, I've got my shop figured out. At least for now. I'm going to I also wait a little bit, see if I get any requests for it. But until then, we're going to do some stuff with Tuff. Oh, I just came up with that, and that is an epic video name. Oh my goodness, are these useful? These stone cutters. I did skip out on the floor. You guys didn't see that, but I think it looks pretty nice. Let me know what you think on the floor. But I think it's really cool. And if I added like borders for the storage, like the chests and stuff, I think it would look really cool. Nice backdrop. Any polished Tuff for now. I'm not doing another floor. So you're making an attempt with.
Wither.
Oh, they're the wither. They're like the skulls from the wither.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm sure you've been busy with those withers, eh? Very busy with a lot of things.
Yeah. Just looking around.
Just looking around,
Yeah.
finding weak spots and the rest.
Being up for. God. I'm building just over that way. It's
Are ya?
it's like in a jungle.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah. Little pirate base.
Oh,
Little pirate
pirates. Wow.
base. Yeah.
Very nice. I see you've been
Yeah,
racking up some hours on the server since I last saw you.
Yeah, I got a couple. You see wavy minutes on the tablets.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's been about equal parts for both of you, I see. Are you basing up together?
Kinda close.
Kind of close. Well, that's pretty neat. I'm just building the framework. I'm gonna add the gradient later. I don't think I'll get around to the gradient tonight, but
Well, it takes a bit to make gradients.
yeah, because it's gonna go, well, from down there it'll be like black to gray, I think.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
That's
I'm not sure if I should do like gray to white after that, or if I should just do like a mirror and just have it be like white in the middle and then black to gray on like, because it'll be like 3 stories. I'm just trying to figure out if I should do like a
more
mirrored
gradient
gradient,
touch up probably. That
because
looks
then
nice
there'll be like
too.
an industrial factory on top of that. So I figured it
Mm.
might be interesting to have a bit of a different gradient. I've never done gradients, so already testing my skills with it, but
See a beam.
yeah. Anyway, guess there's something to keep. Oh, there's always something to keep my eye on in this server, and my attention's definitely that way. Me and Devin haven't gotten back at them yet, although I'm sure that'll come at some point when Devin returns. Well, I'm not sure when he will return. I know Connor was asking about it, but I don't really know when he's returning, because he did talk to me like he was returning, but he must be doing something tonight. So I'll see about Thursday. I don't know when I'll film episodes. I'm thinking I might be a bit more lenient with episodes. I might just, if I got enough for an episode, I might just stream it whenever, so I can get some more episodes, but not lose out on, or not have you guys lose out on stuff that's happening on the server, because it's been pretty fast paced. A pretty fast paced server for sure. A bit, a bit crazy. It'll be like this. There's 1, 2, 3. Just need something. And I guess there was no outro on the last episode, which I apologize for, but I just recorded it on the fly, and we did some stuff before and after that. It would have been a really long episode had I recorded all that stuff or streamed it, but I just didn't really feel like streaming that day. Until of course the space program, which I don't think anyone else captured, or at least Devin, because Devin's the only other one who streams. But yeah, it's good though. Ooh, maybe I should do diagonal. That'd be kind of cool. Instead of, making it look a bit awkward, just do this. Oh, I love Connor's base, honestly. I think it looks really cool. I'm liking all the stuff that's coming up. Cherry's Castle, which has been slowly but surely getting improvements. I know Cherry's been on a few times, which is cool to see. It's definitely nice to see some folks online, because it's something you don't really get in just regular old single player, or even just like with a friend or two. Because I mean, even like distinct, like the beginning of the series just had a different feel. Like when I started this, that's kind of why it was a lot slower back then. I mean, we're still making lots of progress, but it just wasn't. It's not quite how it is right now. Yeah, I'll definitely start getting somewhere with my goals of expansion. Oh, this is so cool. I love these blocks. I'm just gonna use them in the base. I don't think I'll use them for the upper portion. They're gonna be used quite a bit in this world, I think. Just like how if we get any more blocks for 1.21, they'll be used for the bases or builds we do then as well. I guess these are the 1.21 blocks, but I digress. Like, in case they add any more. That's just kind of how it is when they add new blocks. You just want to use them in your builds, work them into the palette. So yeah, that'll just be the case for a bit. For whenever new update stuff comes out. Just like Newcraft 2 used Deep Slate a lot. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was like around 1.18 coming out. And I really wanted to use copper for my base in Newcraft 1, but copper was I needed so much copper, and I didn't know. Well, copper farms weren't as widespread in early 1.17 when copper was first added. Well, I mean, they existed, of course. The Redstoners come up with these farms like as soon as the features come out. A lot of them that are the cutting edge, but I definitely didn't have that capacity to build huge farms like that back then, or at least like crazy like that. I didn't really build many farms in Newcraft 1. I mostly just used other people's farms or whatever. I built my own farms for a little bit, but they're kind of like my traditional ones. They weren't all that special. And I'll definitely decorate this a bit more. Like I want to decorate the exterior when I'm done laying all the Tuff out. I don't think I'll do it right now because I want to have the gradient in so I can really hammer down how I want it to look. But I want to like complete each part of the base on its own, so I don't have to worry about going back. I'll only have to go back for like interior work, I'd guess. And I've been trying to iron out the editing process a bit. It's not quite like how Devin does it, where you just record segments. I don't record segments. I just live stream and then just chop that up for YouTube, which I think works well enough. I know there's definitely better ways to do it, but this is the way that works for me for now. So I'm gonna stick with it. It just means that I probably have to edit out plenty of my discussion. I'm sure a bunch of this will have to be edited out, or maybe the bulk of the episode will just be talking. I guess it's one of those. The factory will be like the second phase of this base, I guess. I split my other mega base into phases, so I guess this one can be in phases too. Phase 1 is the trading hall and the sorter. Although I don't know if I'll actually be able to finish the sorter by the time I actually finish this phase of building. Because that's going to be a metric ton of wood I need. Could just chop down a heck of a ton of trees. I could also just make a farm that does it for me, or just help mooch off of Connor, like I had implied earlier. I think that would be about the extent of what I'm putting in the factory. Like, it's gonna be pretty bare on the interior for the most part. It's not gonna be super crazy. Of course, the bubble elevator going up to that portion, where you go up here, this will be a bit more aesthetic. But this area down here and this tower here will probably be a little bit more robust, or I guess like industrial. 5 blocks. Yeah, we'll see what Devin ends up doing too. I really liked Connor's idea of connecting up the bases, so I'm gonna definitely think of how I'm gonna connect this portion up to his base. I don't know if I'll extend it the whole way. We'll see. I could always do like another piece of the base over here in the mountain that kind of builds on this industrial vibe rather than the utopian thing up top. Guess that kind of revealed that to you guys. I don't know if I actually talked about it in my other episodes. I think I talked about it with one of the members on the server. I talked about it with Cherry, that's right. When me and Cherry I was showing Cherry my base plans. But yeah, you guys don't really know much about that. But yeah, it's gonna be going kind of from like the mechanical down here to more of that. I don't know if it'll be quite like that, but I mean, it could. It could be like more weirdly shaped. Because I don't need to fit much in it. It could be a mostly aesthetic build towards the top. And then the functions in the bottom. I think that'll be cool enough. I think that was just enough Tuff, actually. Because I don't know how much more I'll use. I guess the interior and decorating the exterior I'll use a bit more. So I might have to be a bit more of a frequent at Connor's shop for now. But that's alright. Okay, so I'm busy whipping things up here. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking the framework. I might have to make it break up the monotony a bit later on with piping and things. But for now, I think it looks pretty good. And I gotta add the gradient too. I'll probably add that after the episode, or just start gathering materials for it, because I'm gonna need quite a few blocks for it.
I got a gift for you.
You got a gift for me? Oh, let me
Yeah.
come down. Oh, yes, the horse you brought in.
Yeah, the horse that I rode all the way back from apparently the wrong stronghold.
Yes, that was a bit of a mix-up. I did some quick math, and when I I was doing my episode then, and well, I went to the wrong stronghold because I went to the one closest to spawn, not closest to our spawn.
Oh, okay. See, I just went from the one closest to my base. I just threw an eye vendor and went that way. So
Yeah, that's how I've
which
been.
which way is the right stronghold?
Well, Lucas said it was beyond that mountain, but it's kind of a bit of a wild goose chase getting there. Yeah, that sounds familiar. It's those coordinates. There should be like a hole there that leads down to a staircase, and it's just finding the portal from there. I think Drobica's dug a tunnel.
Okay, I'll find it.
And thank you for
Alright,
returning
whatever.
my steed to me.
But yeah, it's a slow horse.
It is dead slow. I don't have fast horses. Maybe name tag 3
But
will be faster, but
frying pan 3.
wishful thinking. Frying pan, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go find that stronghold.
Yep.
I gotta grab more stuff and inventory. So
Lovely. All right. Well, yeah. I'll see ya.
yeah, see ya.
Don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just wrap the floor up here, like pretty soon, and then we'll yeah, I think wrap up the episode. I'll do the torch spamming later. You can still see my base from here. It'd be cool once it's actually fully built At least like I got like the full exterior. That'd be neat. Oh yes, this part. Oh yeah, still stuff. I don't even know what's going on there. Don't even know. Ah, there's a lead though. Oh, I see there. Ah, I'm not gonna mess with whatever's going on here. So it looks like paper isn't a problem. So that's nice that that Connor's let me use his amenities. You know, up top. Then I guess I'll finish placing down the floor here. I think I'm gonna do stone here instead. It's a bit more sharp. It'll give it a bit more contrast for the factory. The factory will probably have, it might have like stone and the granite and brick and stuff. It'll be really cool, but it's gonna be a little bit different to how the lower portion is. But I think yeah, we'll do this. I kind of like it. It's a bit different. Ooh, okay, I might leave this because I don't know how I'll do the pattern. Because I want to incorporate the chiseled stone bricks, but I'll have to figure out what's going to happen. So this will be like, so if you can picture it, this will go all across. So I'm going to do that before the end of the episode anyway. This will go to the other end, and then there'll be some glass as a bit of, maybe some tinted glass or something as a bit of a break. But then there'll be like an area in the middle I can go through with my elytra up to the second floor, or the second and third floor, or I guess third and fourth. I didn't want to do this just yet. So that's what that portion is going to be all about, or this portion. This is the transition, so I won't worry about this too much. I'm going to be setting my focus down on the first two floors here for the foreseeable future, I'm sure. It'll be a while before I start tackling the bee farm. But I'm liking the way things are panning out, and I certainly hope I can start cranking out more of these, getting more progress done. Because it's going to be quite the haul for this world. Actually, no, it was this one that I built my rinky-dink staircase out of snow. And then I jump across here, go all the way over here. I'm making it easy on myself. Oh, now I have to do another staircase. Ow. Oh, now I'm back down. Okay, you know what? No, we'll just use some rockets to get around. I'm not too worried about using rockets. I'm doing things in a bit of a different manner, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time in this world. I think spending time in this world will really. It's nice to get to know a world. I think that's what you don't really get in resetting constantly. You don't really get that that the familiarity, I guess. And I think just bringing in more faces eventually would be nice too, but we'll keep it slow and steady. It's got a good look at it. I guess I could use free cam. I'm still used to just flying away to get a look at it, but it looks pretty good. It's just it's a base of a base. The base is the base. It's it's simple, but I want to definitely add a bit more to it with the gradients and some detailing, maybe some tall windows on the ends. And then in these portions, just windows along the top floor for the trading hall, a little bit. It should look rather nice, as I have so pointed out. But I'm starting to sound like a bit of a broken record, so I'm going to finish this, and I'll be right back. All right, this is looking really cool. So you see what I mean? This is going to be the skylight. I might even that 5 and 4. So I mean, I could maybe I'll do that now. Actually, maybe I'll double it up because I want it to look a little bit nice. Just some stone should do. And I'm not sure, entirely sure about everything here. I might rejig it a bit now that I've moved things around because these blocks are now a little wonky. Everything's a little wonky with the base right now. So I'll have to come back to it at another point in time. But it looks all right for now. I'm not gonna complain about it just yet. There's plenty of things to complain about. I'm sure I can pick some things out, but you know, it works. I think it does anyway. Now the snow is a bit of a problem. I'll have to come back to it too. Got a bit of a to-do list to return to, but I'll place string around the base later on. I don't have to worry about this later once I, put buildings atop this and all that. But so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're liking how the base is. I'm certainly liking the progression. Depending on when I do my next episode, there might be a gradient here and some window holes poked out. I guess it would be the central too. And then the trading hall, I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do do everything for that. But yeah, thank you though. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.